Hi there. Thank you for watching my little video. First up, this video is for information purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I don't diagnose. I'm a hypnotherapist. I help people with their struggles with the help of hypnosis. And as you can already tell by the title, this is quite something going on here. Hypnosis opens the door for demons? Yes, it's actually true. How can I say that as a hypnotherapist? Oh my goodness. Well, let me see if I can share my screen here real quick and show you my PowerPoint presentation. So, yes, hypnosis opens the door for demons to come in. But we all go into hypnosis daily. It is quite a dilemma. So, how does hypnosis open the door for demons? Well, basically, hypnosis opens the door to our subconscious mind. And that's really the only way we can open the door to our subconscious mind. So, yes, demons can go in the form of negativity. So, if we have negative thoughts, like I'm not good enough, I can never achieve my goals, I'm too slow, I'm not good looking, whatever you have, right? Yes, when that door is open and you keep telling yourself those things, then it does go into your subconscious mind and it can wreak havoc. Our subconscious mind is so powerful. Our subconscious mind actually makes up the majority of our mind. About 88 to 90% is our subconscious mind. The numbers aren't exact, but it's huge. First of all, our subconscious mind helps our body. It helps us physically. It keeps our heart pumping. It keeps our digestion going. It keeps our breathing going. We don't have to think about that usually. So we can't stop that. We need to work with our subconscious mind. So what are we going to do? How are we going to work with that dilemma? And yes, this lady thought hypnosis, you can't do that because demons can come in. But it's not just demons that come in through that door. It's also angels that come in. So wouldn't it be a good idea to start learning how to control that door to our subconscious mind? Because we need it. And here's why. First, we have to learn what is hypnosis. Hypnosis is a natural state of mind. Yeah, it is a natural state of mind. It's quite simple once you understand it. Everyone goes into that hypnotic state at least once, but usually several times a day. Every day. It's just a shift in focus where we are more susceptible to suggestions. So falling asleep, that's a very simple one. We all fall asleep. If we can't fall asleep, then eventually we're going to die, right? So we fall asleep. And there's about 30 minutes before we fall asleep, we're kind of in that daze. That's a form of trance. Any type of trance is a hypnotic state. So when you're falling asleep, you're in that hypnotic state, in that trance. Your thoughts are coming and going, and that's hypnosis. You can use that for your benefit. But if you don't know about it, you have probably used it in a negative way, just like I did, like a lot of people do. We hold on to some of these negative thoughts like, oh, I need to make sure I don't forget this tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have so much work and I have all these things I need to tend to and what ifs and all that kind of stuff, right? While we're trying to fall asleep. So it can kind of stop us, it can hinder us from falling asleep. But once we learn to deal with that it can become easier to fall asleep. So right there, learning how to use your hypnotic state. Working on autopilot. Again, a hypnotic state. We're not really focusing on reality. Our thoughts are kind of inwardly directed, and we're driving down the road, or we're doing something at work that we're doing all the time. So if we're driving down the road to the same place we've been driving too many times, we get to the destination and we're like, oh, how did I get here? I don't even remember driving past all of these houses, but I'm here. So that was a hypnotic state you were in. Yes, you can be awake. There are awake hypnotic states. Actually, all hypnotic states are somewhat awake because you're not completely asleep. Once you're asleep, you're not in hypnosis anymore. You're asleep. Watching a movie, reading a book, feeling like you're one of the characters in the story, like you're really drawn into the story, that's a hypnotic state. It can be positive or negative. Anxiety, now that's definitely a negative state of hypnosis. It is hypnosis. Again, we're shouting out the reality around us and we're drawing our attention inwardly, but we're using all these negative things, like stuff that we learned in our childhood, like you are never going to achieve this, or you're not smart enough, you don't have enough training. Whatever you have, that's anxiety, and you are directing it into this never-ending cycle. Once you're aware of that anxiety, it's a hypnotic state. You can stop that simply by becoming aware of it and practicing it. So you can practice that, becoming aware when I'm drifting off and then going, stop. Let's get back to reality. Let's direct our mind into a positive direction. Let's come up with this positive image in our mind, or positive goals, or let's remember some of the really difficult things we've accomplished in our life. And if we can do that, then we can do other things as well, right? So directing our thoughts, once we learn to notice our hypnotic state. So meditation, prayer, daydreaming, deep thoughts, any type of trance, that's hypnosis. And once we practice, we can decide whether we want to let in the angels or whether we want to let in the demons. So that's how simple it is. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share with people that might benefit from this video. Thank you very much for being here today. And I'll see you soon. Oh, those were the demons. Bye now.